Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're diving into the cosmic chaos of punctuality, or more accurately, the lack of it. We all know that friend who shows up late but somehow steals the spotlight the moment they walk in. Is this just a personality quirk, or is it written in the stars? Today, we're exposing the 4 zodiac signs that are chronically, fashionably, and unapologetically late. These aren't your average, oops, I overslept types. These are the masters of the grand entrance, the legends who prove being on time is just a suggestion. We'll break down why they can't get anywhere on time, and how their charm lets them get away with it every single time. So grab your popcorn, maybe set your watch back, and let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the time-bending troublemaker of the zodiac, Aries. If you've ever wondered who's responsible for making fashionably late a lifestyle, look no further. Aries is the original overbooked superstar, always on the move, always chasing the next thrill. And Aries' calendar is pure chaos. Every hour is double booked, every minute is a new adventure waiting to happen. Their planner looks less like a schedule and more like a battlefield, with appointments, reminders, and last-minute plans all fighting for space. They say yes to everything. Meetings, workouts, protests, coffee dates, spontaneous road trips, and even that last-minute karaoke night. If there's an invite, Aries is in. Their FOMO isn't just real, it's practically legendary. Their energy seems boundless, like they're powered by some secret cosmic battery. But as much as they try, even Aries can't bend time. There are only so many hours in a day, and they're determined to squeeze every single one dry. Aries truly believes they can do it all. Teleport from yoga to dinner, change outfits mid-commute, and still arrive looking flawless. You'll catch them swapping sneakers for heels on the subway, or pulling off a full outfit change in a coffee shop restroom, all while texting updates to 3 different group chats. And when they finally show up, it's never quietly. They burst in, breathless, with a wild story about why they're late. Maybe they rescued a stray dog or got caught up in a spontaneous street performance. Their entrance is electric, and suddenly all eyes are on them. Their lateness isn't a flaw, it's a feature. It's part of their brand. Aries doesn't apologize for being late, they own it, turning every arrival into a mini-event. It's almost as if they believe the party can't really start until they walk in. They arrive with such confidence and charisma, you almost feel lucky they made it at all. Friends cheer, heads turn, and suddenly, the energy in the room shifts. That's the Aries effect. Instant excitement, instant fun. For Aries, being late is a power move. They skip the small talk and show up just in time for the main event, because in their mind, the party truly starts when they walk in. Why waste time on the boring bits when you can make a grand entrance? Their FOMO is legendary. They want to do everything, be everywhere, and squeeze every drop out of life, even if it means missing the first round of appetizers. If there's a new experience to be had, Aries will find a way to fit it in, no matter how packed their schedule. Their stories are wild, their outfits are always on point, and their entrances are unforgettable. Every gathering becomes a little more exciting when Aries is around, and their tales of last-minute adventures keep everyone entertained. Aries is ruled by Mars, the planet of action, drive, and ego. They need to feel seen, and a grand entrance guarantees it. Mars gives them that fiery spark, that urge to stand out and make every moment count. So, next time you're waiting on an Aries, just know, they're out there living life at full speed, chasing excitement and collecting stories. When they finally arrive, the wait is always worth it because they bring a burst of energy that transforms any gathering. Because a party without an Aries, that's just a meeting. That's the Aries guarantee. When they walk in, the room lights up, the music feels louder, and suddenly everyone's having a better time. So if you're lucky enough to have an Aries in your life, embrace the chaos, enjoy the stories, and remember, the best moments always start when they arrive. Next up, Taurus, the sign that moves at its own luxurious pace. If you've ever wondered who can turn the simple act of walking into an art form, look no further than Taurus. Their steps are measured, their presence unhurried, as if the world itself is slowing down to match their rhythm. Taurus isn't late because they're busy, they're late because they refuse to rush. For them, time is not a master to obey, but a gentle companion to stroll alongside. While others might scramble to beat the clock, Taurus simply lets the minutes unfold, savoring each one. Their morning routine is a ritual: slow wake-up, perfect coffee, a spa-level shower, and a carefully curated outfit. Every detail is intentional, every moment savored. Taurus believes that how you start your day sets the tone for everything that follows, so why not make it beautiful? Time, to Taurus, is a luxury to savor, not a race to win. They linger over breakfast, enjoy the warmth of sunlight on their face, and find joy in the smallest comforts. For Taurus, the journey is just as important as the destination. Ruled by Venus, they value comfort, beauty, and pleasure above all else. Their homes are sanctuaries filled with soft textures, soothing colors, and little luxuries that make every day feel special. Taurus surrounds themselves with things that delight the senses. Why hurry when you can enjoy every moment, even if it means arriving 45 minutes late for brunch? For Taurus, the anticipation is part of the pleasure, and they'd rather be late than miss out on the joy of the present. When Taurus finally arrives, they're calm, collected, and unbothered. Never flustered, never apologetic. Their entrance is always graceful, as if they've just stepped out of a serene daydream and into the room. Their lateness feels intentional, almost cool. It's a statement. I operate on my own schedule. Taurus doesn't just arrive, they make an entrance, radiating a quiet confidence that says, I'm here now, and that's all that matters. Their presence is grounding, their style effortlessly chic, and their calmness contagious. People can't help but relax a little when Taurus is around, as if their steady energy sets the tone for everyone else. Taurus isn't disrespectful, they just believe showing up as their best, most relaxed self is a gift to you. They want to be fully present, to offer their undivided attention and warmth, and that takes time. If that takes an extra half hour, so be it. For Taurus, quality always trumps speed. They'd rather be late and at their best than on time and frazzled. They're the tortoise in the fable, slow, steady, and always crossing the finish line, eventually. Taurus knows that life isn't a sprint, but a marathon, and they're in no rush to reach the end. Waiting for Taurus? Take a breath. They're not trying to annoy you, they're just living on Taurus time trademark. Their world moves at a different speed, one that values presence over punctuality. When they arrive, everything feels a little more luxurious, a little more grounded. Their energy brings a sense of calm and comfort, turning any gathering into a moment to remember. Their lateness isn't a flaw, it's a philosophy. For Taurus, life is meant to be savored, not rushed, and in their unhurried way they remind us all to slow down, breathe deeply, and enjoy the beauty of the present moment. Now meet Sagittarius, the Zodiac's free spirit for whom time is just a suggestion. If you've ever wondered who's most likely to get lost in the moment, look no further. Sagittarius is the sign that dances to the beat of their own drum, always chasing the next horizon, and never letting a ticking clock hold them back. Making plans with a Sagittarius? Expect detours. Even the simplest outing can turn into an unexpected adventure. You might text them a meeting time, but don't be surprised if they show up late or somewhere else entirely, because they found something fascinating along the way. They'll set out for your place and end up at a roadside attraction, just because. For Sagittarius, the journey is always more important than the destination. A quirky sign, a colorful market, or a new path is all it takes to send them off course, and they'll follow their curiosity wherever it leads. Their life is a series of spontaneous adventures, and the clock is always an afterthought. Schedules are more like gentle suggestions, easily forgotten in the excitement of the present moment. They're the friend who'll drop everything for a last-minute road trip or an impromptu hike. Sagittarius genuinely believes everything takes 20 minutes, no matter what it is. Whether it's crossing town, baking a cake, or climbing a mountain, their optimism about time is both charming and wildly inaccurate. But that's part of their magic. They see possibilities, not limitations. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion and adventure, they see time as infinite, always chasing the next thrill or fascinating conversation. For them, the world is full of endless opportunities, and every moment is a chance to learn, explore, and connect. They're fully present in the moment, which rarely involves being on time. When Sagittarius is with you, they're truly with you, listening, laughing, and soaking up every second. Their enthusiasm is contagious and their stories are unforgettable. When they finally arrive, it's with a wild story, infectious energy, and maybe even a pastry they picked up on the way. They'll burst through the door, arms full of surprises, ready to share every detail of their latest escapade, making you forget you were ever waiting. Their enthusiasm is irresistible. You forget you were ever annoyed. Sagittarius has a way of turning every delay into a celebration, every mishap into a memory, and every gathering into an adventure. Schedules feel suffocating to them. Plans are just starting points for new adventures. They thrive on freedom and flexibility, always ready to pivot and embrace the unexpected. For Sagittarius, the best moments are the ones you never saw coming. They're not flaky, just operating on a grander, more spontaneous timescale. Their minds are always racing with new ideas and their hearts are set on discovery. If they change plans, it's not out of disregard, it's because they're following the call of adventure. Waiting for Sagittarius? Don't watch the clock. Get ready for a great story. When they finally show up, you'll be swept up in their whirlwind energy, laughing at the twists and turns that brought them to you. They remind us that the best parts of life are often the unplanned detours. With Sagittarius, you learn to let go of rigid expectations and embrace the magic of the unknown. When they show up, the real adventure begins. With Sagittarius by your side, every day is a new journey, and every moment is a chance to discover something extraordinary. Last but not least, Gemini, the master of conversation and the champion of losing track of time. Gemini's lateness is a social side effect. They get caught up talking to everyone. Friends, strangers, Uber drivers. Their mind, ruled by Mercury, is a whirlwind of curiosity and distraction. They're easily sidetracked by a fascinating article, a random debate, or a new friend they just made. Saying goodbye takes forever. Every exit is another conversation. But when Gemini finally arrives, they charm you with a witty joke about their own time management. They'll launch into a hilarious story or a clever observation, instantly winning you over. Their dual nature means they're always juggling multiple thoughts, places, and people. Time just gets lost in the shuffle. They bring energy, fun, and endless conversation. Waiting for them is a small price to pay. Their lateness is a byproduct of genuine curiosity and empathy. If they're late, they'll pivot. Miss dinner? Let's hit that taco truck instead. Suddenly, it's a new adventure. With Gemini, you forgive the wait because they make every moment more interesting. So there you have it, the 4 zodiac signs most likely to make you check your watch and wonder if you got the time wrong. Honorable mentions: Aquarius, lost in ideas; Pisces, drifting between dimensions; Cancer, needing extra emotional prep; and Leo, making sure their entrance is royal. The stars give us a blueprint, but let's be real, we all run late sometimes. Now it's your turn. Are you one of these signs, or do you know someone who fits the bill? Drop your best, you won't believe why they were late stories in the comments. Let's get the conversation started. If you enjoyed this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more cosmic content. Until next time, stay stellar, and maybe set your clocks 5 minutes ahead, just in case.